Hey everybody, my name is Superam, and we're back on Elder Scrolls Online today. And hi everybody. Hey Tova, no seen a long time. How you doing? And hi Louie as well. You have to get up early. Yeah, then you should head to bed early. How have I been doing? Yeah, I've been sick last week, so I wasn't doing too well there. But I'm better this week. Okay, where is that stable? There it
We
is.
race fine horses in Davonswat.
Okay, that's been dealt with. And I think we cleaned our inventory up last time. Did we do that? We still having that healing stuff. Still didn't sell that stuff. Maybe I put that in my bank for now, before we start. Okay, well, the research should be done by now. Man, I haven't been locked in for a while here. Oh, I have to unlock it before I can research it. Unlock. Okay, that should be the one. You're tired, yeah. That's understandable when it's so late for you.
Yeah!
I would be tired as well, definitely. Okay, here's the back. Somehow I don't like the city design in here. I think the others were way nicer.
Your valuables.
Okay, we're gonna deposit. I don't want to deposit those shoes, so we're not keeping those all the time. We're gonna sell them later anyway. And as much of the gloves as possible. Okay, now let's see where we stopped last time. Let's see where the wage run is, and then we teleport right where we left off. I think we are only haven't left one quest line. Wrong direction. Yeah, those antidepressants really aren't too good for you, but yeah, you have to take them. But they have a lot of side effects. That's what I'm getting, or hearing from them. Yeah, we completed almost everything here. I mean, besides the boss camps. And now we have to go to Brothers of Strife. We had one thing we had to do first. One key we had to acquire. If I knew where. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find that. We are in... not in Deshaun. Shouldn't there be a quest for this? I'm sure we had that quest. I think he said something about getting the key in Kraganmore. I remember that, but I don't know where it is, and I didn't find the quest really. Kraganmore. Okay, we're gonna find where we need to go. I'm pretty sure. Just have to take a look around.
Yeah.
You call yourselves soldiers?
I see a quest. Or is that a crafting wood? Oh, I should have taken the hint last time. Ah, you gotta go, Tova. Probably off to school, right?
Remember,
Hey then, I wish you a good day and thanks for stopping by.
What in a Who are you? What gives you the... Oh, the hero of Fort Virac. Honor to you and your house.
Okay, that might be the quest where we're getting the key, if I'm not mistaken.
What brings a hero of the pack to Kraganmore? On most days, I'd be honored to welcome you to my city. Today, however, important matters distract me. I'm sorry, but the Indoril Vanguard demands my attention. Please, speak to my seneschal, Danu Farn. She may be able to help you.
Well, that's a little strange. Imagine kind of not being online for, I don't know, a few weeks and then coming back and having no clue where you have to go next.
Caution, stranger. Speak quietly, lest one of the Vanguard hear us.
Because I was lucky that I still remembered this, but we did that last week, so I still remembered.
Tarnvil Indoril and his Vanguard stopped here on the way to the Tormented Spire. At first, the Grandmaster refused Tarnvil access to the mountain. Then Tarnvil snapped. He ordered his Vanguard to take the Grandmaster's son hostage.
Okay, his son hostage. And then, of course, he did open, right?
Tarnvil has lost control. He must be stopped, but first, the Grandmaster needs help. Nadra Law upstairs will know more. Go, and good luck.
I've been sent from one person to the next. Okay, somebody upstairs might help me.
Honor to you and your house. What can I do for you? No, we'll need to take the information from the Vanguard. As I see it, you have two options. You could sneak into their barracks here in town, or you could assault their camp.
Okay, wouldn't sneaking be better in that situation? Pretty sure he has a high number of people. Yeah, tell me about all of those two options first.
You'll need a disguise to appear as one of the Vanguard. The sentry at the door is turning everyone else away. Once inside, try to stay out of sight. Speak to Kasha. I hear she might have what you're looking for.
Okay, and what about the camp?
The Vanguard set up camp east of town. When Tarnvil went to the spire, he took most of his troops with him. Those left behind won't like someone just wandering in. They're spoiling for a fight.
Okay, but we do not know where we would find information at camp. And he names a specific person in the barracks, so I think I'm going with the barracks.
Excellent. What have you decided? Tasha's just outside selling her wares near the manor wall. Once you've found what we're looking for, get back here and report to Danu. She'll know what to do.
Okay, we'll ask some questions.
Of course. I'll tell you anything I can.
Okay, we know why the Vanguard is here, but let's ask anyway.
Tarnvil Indoril left them behind after his talk with Grandmaster Drez. Our Grandmaster is the only one who can grant access to Tormented Spire. He must have agreed. Tarnvil went that way. It's an ancient site of blood, magic, and power. Sadal, the brother of Strife, is held prisoner there. We think Tarnvil wants to use the Coral Heart to free Sadal. He would unleash the monster on the Daggerfall Covenant.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to put him back there.
Each great house has its sphere of influence. Would you begrudge the Hlalu their merchant contracts? House Drez has done much to help civilize the less fortunate races. And besides, we are now forbidden to enslave our pact allies.
Okay, then we're gonna move forward. Onto the barracks. Can I jump down here? Yeah, should be. Okay, barracks. Are they inside the city or outside? I need to get a disguise first, of course. Do you have a disguise for me?
You come to buy from this one, yes? Grandmaster gives a special license to sell and trade. Many fine wares. Perhaps. Can't remember. Kasha is a loyal servant and doesn't wish harm to come to House Dress.
Okay, we can either buy it off from her or intimidate it out of her. I'm gonna buy it off. I wanna intimidate the freaking cheat. Just having a bad situation anyway.
Suspicion. You come for a package for the Great House Dress, yes? Here it is.
Okay, Vanguard uniform.
I'll be watching you.
Ooh, lots of Vanguard duelists here. Yeah, let's put that on. We're disguised. Time to move in. Let's see if we can kind of fool the guard.
What do you want, soldier?
Doing a knock-knock joke. No, okay. Yeah, let me in.
Right, right. Come on in.
Okay, as usual, the one with the torches do know about my disguise, so I have to avoid them at all cost. Second brother must be unleashed, and now Hogan and the others will attempt to stop me. Delay them at Kragenmoor, do not let them reach the spire. Okay, that's not helping us much. Okay, I'm gonna wait for her to go to the other side. And I'm gonna see if there's anything in this corner, but I think it's just a corner. Looks like it is. Oh no, we can get up here. Okay. To the captain. Maybe I'm not gonna read this all. Oh, working hard. Covenant. Okay. Must be stopped at all costs, meaning even if they have to unleash the brother's strife. Oops. Don't see me. And he was the one releasing the first one as well, so yeah. He's totally capable of doing it, that's for sure. I almost ran into that guard. Just a little further ahead. Okay. Note from Captain Dinverell. Grandmaster's son is named Zen. Taken by force. Put him in the old Daedric tomb just outside of town. Okay, that's where we can get the son, and then we can kinda take that order back and stop him. I only have to go back out without being seen. That's convenient. Okay, we have the information that we needed. Let's head back out. And also, get rid of that damn costume here. Okay, that's better. Okay, we do have the information. He's on the outside now. And is that a new quest?
My scales are dry with disappointment. You are correct. The Dark Elves of Kragenmoor do not swim in the River of Humor. I came here to delve into a nearby tomb, but the soldiers prevent my entry.
Is that by any chance a tomb that I have to go to anyway?
I heard a whisper of a sacred Dark Elf performance. Those who performed it splashed in the River of Humor, and the Dark Elves laughed. If you tread the dust of the tomb, will you seek the right for me?
Yeah, if it's the same tomb, then I'm gonna see what I can do.
Don't eat any cooked trode, Lucio. Just tell me everything you hear about the sacred performance, and ignore anything you hear about a secret society or a death sentence.
Okay, I'll try that.
Rumors say the performance required precision. Performing it incorrectly was punishable by death. A mysterious order protected the rite, murdering anyone who performed it without care. Of course, I'm sure those are just rumors.
I get a feeling he's gonna die if he's gonna do a mistake. And since he never practiced it, and I'm gonna just tell him what I find out about it, he's probably gonna die.
The look on your face. You've discovered where the Grandmaster's son is being held?
Yeah, in that tomb.
Truly? The honored dead of Krogamore have been interred in those tombs for centuries. They were built to honor the Daedra in the time of the Chimer. Well done indeed. That tomb complex will be well defended. Take care. The tomb is buried in the mountainside. There's a tunnel that will take you right to its entrance. You can find the tunnel by leaving Kroganmore through the western pass.
Okay. That must be it then. Find tunnel to the tomb. She could have just said it's right down there. Since we could see it from that view. Why are they standing right before the tomb? A bunch of cheat. Wonder if they are searching for the ritual as well. Okay, we have to deal with a few spiders, but it's nothing that we can't handle at the moment. So much for heavily defended, but probably only the insides of the tomb. Maybe they left the spiders up on purpose. Okay. There's the entrance, and I fail. Okay, one more time. To be too dumb to go around the corner. Okay, we have to free the sun, and we also need to find those clues of the performance. On the map there were 3, I think. Did it say 3 different clues? Clue to opening performance. Yeah. Okay. It are 3. One here. Then we're gonna go over there. Take that one. Now we're gonna go up here. Take the last one. Take this in with us, and then we're gonna run. And my guess is that this is locked off, or some kind of I don't know. Oh, or it is upstairs. Okay, good. The clues are from ghosts.
Before the 3, as is my right and my duty, I greet you as the eldest of the brothers Randoro.
Well, we're just gonna ask about the performance.
No one has asked about the sacred performance in a long while, Noir. You dare brave the wrath of the Mirthless Order? Would you risk death to learn my secret knowledge?
Yeah, it's not for me. I won't die.
Very well, the first part of the performance goes like this. One day, in full view of the Noir, the Mayor of Coal Canton...
I'm just going to write this down, yeah? I was just gonna say, please write this down somewhere. I'm pretty sure I cannot remember all of that.
So he crushed some muck sponge pulp into a netch's tentacles. There, go, and bother me no longer. By my sacred oath, that is the only portion of the performance I am allowed to impart. Seek more knowledge in the Mora, where the bitter green grows thick among the balm. Performance of the sacred rite requires exact preparation. True humor must be taken seriously, so an improper performance demands death. Those who fail find themselves face down in the Hackalow.
Ah, the irony that true humor requires taking things seriously.
Well, have a snifter of grief then, quoth Sarah Swit. Just know that Cragganmore is the ancient home of the Mirthless Order. If your friend performs the rite improperly, he will be slain.
Okay, I'll try to warn him about this, but my guess is he will not listen. Not at all. Okay, continuing on. So, the tomb is guarded by a few vanguard, but not many. Should not be a problem. And somebody's already clearing everything out. On top of it. Okay, here we have the next ghost, probably next part of the ritual.
Own no weakness or fault. I greet you as one of the performing brothers, Randoro. If you wish to brave the Mirthless Order, that is your choice. Here's the second part of the performance. In response, the Morag of Coal Canton released their Quama, bled all across the Anmore and poured their shame upon the ground.
Okay, so far, I'm not getting much. How's that supposed to be funny? Maybe it isn't. Maybe that's part of it. I mean, he said he couldn't get the Dark Elves to laugh at all. Maybe they just have a strange sense of humor. Maybe you have to be a Dark Elf to completely get this. Man, those halls are crowded for being a tomb. Okay, we're just gonna follow that group. There are only a few vanguards anyway. Okay, the next part of the ritual.
Justice does not know sleep, and the honor of your house is yours alone. I greet you as the youngest of the brothers Randoro.
Okay, if he's the last one... No, he's not. Is he the last one? I'm not sure.
The Mirthless Order will track you, no doubt, but that is your choice. The third part of the performance goes like this. Only when the Mera was burned in a Sujama Molag.
I'm trying to get something out of that, but I think it's just nonsense.
The mare was put to the Dagon. The Mora was safe to travel again. There, it is concluded.
Maybe it isn't meant to be funny at all. It could be that is some kind of ritual, enchanting ritual that makes the people laugh nonetheless. They find it funny or not.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Thank the three. Look, I know just how to get out of here. I used to play in these tombs as a child. Follow me quickly back to the city. We must speak to Father.
Okay,
You
we'll
arrived
lead
in
the
the
way.
nick of time.
Probably that big door that we're still missing. Yeah, exactly that door. They probably took this entrance, right? Because it's way closer to where he was held. And there were also no spiders. Ah, there you are.
Out safely, I see. Thanks again for your timely aid. Together we've begun the liberation of Cragganmore. Let's get to my father. We'll run these Indoril out of town.
Okay, but first let's give the performance. I get the feeling this might turn out completely wrong, but I wish he could laugh. Let's see
Do you
how
bring
this
moisture?
turns out.
What have you learned? Quickly, tell me of the sacred performance. Moisten my scales.
Okay, we're gonna tell him about it, or we're gonna not tell him about it. We just said we didn't find the thing. We promised to him that if we find anything, we're gonna give it to him. And in the end, it is his own decision. I mean, it's not like he doesn't know about that he's getting killed if he performs it wrong. So I'm pretty sure he's so desperate, he would seek out somebody else and he would find it in the end, somehow. And he has people to entertain here. I'm gonna give it to him. It's his own decision. If he's gonna die, it's his own problem. And why do I get the feeling that it's funny for Dark Elves because they're gonna see Nagorian die? That's black humor. Okay, here you have your ritual. Have fun with it.
You are dulling my teeth. Please, does this go somewhere?
Yeah, take all the notes. They don't make any sense. Have fun dying.
I do not understand these words, but their performance is said to have made dark elves writhe on the ground with laughter. Perhaps this will finally immerse me in the river of humor. Here we go. Everyone attend. I erect the spine of amusement. This performance is an ancient one. Attend. One day, in full view of the Nuwa, the Mera of Koal Canton crushed some muck sponge pulp into a netch's tentacles. In response, the Morag of Koal Canton released their Kwama across the Anmor and poured their Shane upon the ground. Only after the Mera was burned in a Sujama Molag and put to the Dagon was the Mora safe to travel again. Zuth, that made little sense.
Argonian, in the sacred name of the Mirthless, die!
Oh, that's terrible!
Well, he wanted it that way. That's so strange. How to perform that right even if you would know the words. Doesn't make any sense. Well, it was his own decision. Didn't want to lie to him outright. That would have been wrong anyway.
My son is free, and my hands are unbound. Now, the Vanguard will learn the price of threatening House Drez. Accept the thanks and esteem of House Drez. Now that my son is safe, I entrust the second key to Tormented Spire to you.
Ah,
Use
yes,
it.
second key.
Stop Tarnval Induril. I will always be in your debt for freeing my son. Yes, the Vanguard made the error of taking advantage of my noble house. I want that error corrected. Grandmaster Induril appointed his senior aide to command the Vanguard. I believe the man's name is Captain Dunvero. Kill him. That is the price of affronting the Drez.
Oh, another quest from his son. What do you want?
You have the gratitude of Sendrez, my new friend. I'd raise a goblet of wine with you, if there was time, but there isn't. Father's given you the key then. Excellent. I'll make a mark on your map. You should find a cave there that leads to the path up the slope. There should be 2 ward stones at the entrance, each attuned to a constellation. The Atronak and the Tower, if I recall. The key should allow you to disrupt those stones, and any others you encounter on your journey. 3 guide your steps.
Okay, so no literal key, but some kind of key. Okay, but first we're gonna fulfill his wish and kill that captain. If I knew where he were. Ah, kill Captain Dinrow. There in the back. Probably the camp that I could have been visiting earlier. If I would have taken that route.
Yeah!
Okay. that's gonna take a while. And the first vanguards already. It probably means that I'm on the right path. Okay, from here on, we have to fight our way through. Okay. I'd say the platform. It's mostly the platform. Okay, and we're already at the captain. I see one more person there to help him. Or her. Cannot tell from that far apart. Her, probably. That should all be no problem. Okay. Talk to the Grandmaster. Yeah, we're gonna tell him that the captain is dead before we're gonna head to the Brother of Strife.
Yeah!
Okay, so all the way back to the city. And to tell him that we did the task.
Well?
And I still don't know where we have to go next, but my guess is Deshawn. Because we already have a quest to go there. Hey, I dealt with the captain.
Is it done? Is Captain Dunveril defeated?
It is well. You've proven the strength of my great house, and you brought my son home safely. I now name you the Hand of Dres, and offer you my aid, should you need it in the future. To their friends, the Dres are generous.
Hey, thank you for this honor. It will not help me much at the moment. I still have to deal with the Brother of Strife alone. Although, the letter did say that Holgren may go after him, so maybe he's there. Okay, he said the entrance is marked. Well, that should be the one.
Yeah!
Let's head the general direction. Okay, and near this wayshrine, there must be an entrance into the mountain. Because I think the keep is inside the mountain, just like it was before. But this time we will not get teleported in. We have to find an entrance ourselves. Ooh, that looks like an interesting entrance.
Can't you see
Hey! And as I imagine, Holgren is here. Hey Holgren, can we get through that door? It doesn't look like it. That's probably the two stones that I have to kinda open up.
Welcome back to the fight, my friend. This mountain's been rumbling for hours, and we're stuck out here, blades in our hands, and no one to stab. So, did you get the key from the Grandmaster at Kraganmore?
Yep, got that.
Now that you're here, we'll take the fight to the mountain. To Tanfur.
Okay, he's probably already in the inner chambers, and we have to go there too.
He's already inside. After he disabled the ward, Walks-in Ash managed to get some troops inside. The ward came back up almost immediately afterward. Damn that old Dark Elf's hide. Shore's bones. What would we do without you? Bring down the ward and I'll lead the boys in. Go on ahead and find Walks in Ash.
Okay, if Walks in Ash is in there, she probably tried to stall the ritual. Kinda give us some time.
These ward stones are the only thing stopping us. Disable them if you can. I've been better, my friend. Tanval and I have been shield brothers since the war, but Kain saved me. I might have to kill him to stop him. I don't want to think about it.
1, 2, 3. Ritual stone and second ritual stone. And now we're gonna go through and look for a Walks in Ash. Fermented Spire Summit.
Our allies have broken through. Press the attack!
Okay, see a lot of enemies. And she's way in the back here. Okay. We're just gonna fight our way through.
Flank now.
Ow. Okay, I see somebody kneeling in the back there. That must be her. Or somebody that might help us find her. Oh, or a Vanguard Duelist, no good idea. But she's right behind him. Right around the corner. Okay, I found her.
The storm rages, but here I am, out of the rain. How goes the battle, my friend? The old protective wards have been restored. We swim against a current that is too strong. Zuth, you're the sun on my scales. The first ward is beneath the ruins just ahead. Other wards are in other ruins, along the approach to the spire. Go swiftly and may the wind be at your back.
Okay, they probably have multiple of those wards. Kinda has a double security check that the Brother of Strife is never freed by somebody getting down the first ward. By accident or I don't know. I mean, Walks in Ash came in without having a key. Only through the first area. She could manage the rest. Good thing that we do have that key. So full of Vanguard troops in here. It did come with a really high number. Scamps? Why are scamps in here? Did he summon Daedra? I mean, we kind of saw him kind of being attuned to Daedric's summoning, but I thought it was more of his son's business. Okay, that's the Hate Warden. Okay, doing quite some damage, we should be careful. That's probably not the only one we're gonna have to best. Find the northern ruins. Okay, we have to go back. Probably have to do it in every ruin part. If that's only one, probably in those are some wards as well. Or only in the northern one. The less the better. Let us try to just sneak through as much as possible.
Yeah. To the side.
Move to flank!
I don't know what kind of effect they summoned here, but when they died, it kind of disappeared. It looked like a necromantic effect, maybe. That's a normal Phantom Atronach. Meaning it's not the Warden here. Is this a normal one? The one in the back looks bigger. It might be the next Warden. Huh, didn't see the little scamp, way too small down there. Brimstone. But Brimstone doesn't have as big of a health bar as the previous one did. And it's way easier to beat, so no idea why they are kinda at different strengths. Would have expected them to look the same. Okay, find the pack commanders. We're gonna have to report back that we finished getting the wards down. Hogan should be in by now. Okay, right in the middle. How do I get there? That doesn't look right. There must be a way there directly. Maybe this will help since it's a ruin.
Yeah.
Still no entrance, but those are stairs leading upwards, so somewhere here there might be an entrance. Somehow we are going back and not forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
That can't be right. Yes, does this help in any way? No, that's the way leading outside again. I think I kinda didn't see the entrance up there. I have to go back. Pretty sure I kinda missed some important detail. And it should be easy to find from the point where we last passed one of those guardians. Normally. That's how quest designs normally work.
Yeah.
Ah, there. Didn't see that. Okay, we have a little tunnel here leading actually to the next area. Here we have packed soldiers. All looking good.
My friend, I see you've come to stop me. Thank Vivek you're here.
Did they already take him down? Does that mean that he succeeded? Because I don't really see the value of me being here right now.
Daedra, down in the caldera. We tried to push past them. We failed. I'm lucky to be alive. I know that now. Sadal summoned the Daedra the moment we arrived.
Even with the artifact, I can't control him. One final ward remains. Your key won't work. To disable the ward, you'll need to slay an ancient gatekeeper lurking in the caldera. Summon her at the ritual bowl below us. And listen, I am sorry, my friend.
Which kind of means he unleashed Sadal already. You just can't control him. Didn't go as well as you planned, did it? Yeah, being sorry doesn't help me really.
The gatekeeper is the only thing standing in our way. You know why, my friend. The death of my son, Garin. I couldn't bear it. Vivek knows. When I was younger, I had trouble with my anger. It still plagues me. Yes, I should have known. The destruction near Darvan's Watch, my dishonorable orders to the Vanguard, my shame at Fort Virac. I will never be able to atone. I'm sorry, my friend.
Okay, but they'll take care of him. We're gonna take care of whatever lurks down there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have to summon her. And the ball is on the other side here. Can we just jump that? Ow. Ow, that hurt. Never jumped through lava. Okay. Spider Daedra. With help from little Spider Daedras. Okay. Awareness down. This should give me entrance. Ow. Ow. No good idea. I'm not good at jumping through the lava. Okay, now this must be the next step. The problem means we have to kill Sadal itself. Because he already is unleashed, only not controllable. Now let's wait for that beam of light to be gone. Okay, talk to Chevel. I have to go back outside again. Yeah, I have to go back outside again. Okay, that wasn't too hard. You just had to evade those light beams a little bit. Okay, what's the next step?
With the final ward down, the way is clear. Fortunately, Walks in Ash has restored some measure of my strength. Yes, my Vivek. Sadal is trapped between this realm and oblivion. With the final ward down, his prison is vulnerable. Now we can strike. We'll undo the mistakes of House Indoril.
By completely freeing him? Hopefully we can best him.
The mages who first imprisoned Sadal linger here. The portal to Sadal's realm will not open without their aid. I believe they are angry with me. Speak with them, my friend. Perhaps you can earn their trust. One awaits you on the platform in the center of the caldera. Vivek walk with you.
Okay, we're gonna talk to that spirit. See if we can somehow convince him of whatever he's planning at the moment. Probably to kill the Brother of Strife.
You bring chaos and destruction to our ordered afterlife. Why are you here? You intrude where you have no place. You weaken the rites it took dozens of mages to craft. Are you insane, mortal?
Well, it wasn't me. I'm the one fixing things here.
Perhaps. But spell casting of this magnitude requires planning, patience, and perfect execution. You persist. Very well. We used 3 focus stones in our binding ritual. Obtain the focus stone of flame from the southern rim of the caldera. Mind the lava. You look quite flammable.
Yeah, I noticed. I got set to flames multiple times already. Okay. Is there... That looks like a proper way over there without burning to death. Ow. I'm burning, but I'm not burning to death yet. Ow. No, I gotta wait for my health a little bit. Okay, we're at the southern side. Let me get that runestone. Okay, probably back to the middle, yes. So you just wanted us to complete some jumping? Ow. You know what, I'm just gonna walk over here, it's not that bad. Ow. Those stones are not the problem, and the platforms aren't, but those round ones, you cannot stand on them really. Their hitbox is kinda strange. Good intent, but it's not really working out well.
You return. Do you, indeed? Perhaps you aren't as short-sighted as that arrogant Indoril Grand Master. Seek out the spirit of Levisi Gilvain. She was with us during the binding of Sadar. She waits for you now on the stairs above the caldera.
Okay, so on to the next spirit.
Yeah.
Let's see what she has to say. Well, yeah, I have to get some other stone. Probably her stone. I think every spirit only knows where their specific stone is. Why they kinda left it.
What do you seek, mortal? Trial and error is the essence of spellcasting. Many attempts are necessary before a spell succeeds. Some never succeed. We shall see. Submit to the trials. I'll teleport you to the top of Caldera. Simply retrieve the focus stone at the back of the nearby cave. You'll need to follow the spells we took to contain Sadal. Are you ready?
Yeah, send me up. Okay. I can't just walk through it. I think I have to follow that light bulb. Okay, I had to just be close to them and it worked. Oh, thanks for porting me back, by the way. Hey, I have that
This is the
stone.
path you must take to bind Sadal. It's neither easy nor straightforward, rather like your mortal lives. I find myself almost impressed, but before the way to Sadal's prison opens, there is another test. My colleague guards the final focus stone. Are you ready?
You again? Again, I find myself talking to you. Very well. As you've already seen, completing a complex spell requires precision, controlling the ebb and flow of magicka, is the heart of spellcraft.
I could have guessed I will see him again here in this.
The cave behind you holds the final focus stone. To reach it, you must understand the ebb and flow of magic. You represent all living mortals here. Try not to embarrass yourself.
Okay, I have to show the ebb and flow of mana. Instead, can I avoid the light again? Not too hard. I already got used to that. Ow. Shortcut.
Your results? So you do. Unlike the Grand Master, you've proven you can act with planning, patience, and courage. Now, with our aid, you can reforge Sedal's bindings. We'll return to the caldera. Place the foci around the caldera platform. The other mages and I will take it from there.
Okay, then let's go down there. Okay, we're gonna place it. Does it matter where I place which? Probably not. Okay. Dealt with it. Now we're just gonna wait. Let's see what they are doing.
You've done it. By the three, you've done it!
Of course I did. Why shouldn't I?
Holgan, Walks in Ash, the Vanguard, and myself will follow you into oblivion and beyond. Garin trusted you. Only wish I had done the same. A word with you before we enter the portal. We're here because of me. So many have died. I've shamed myself and my house. There's no guarantee we'll survive what comes next. Whether we do or not, you must promise me something.
Depends on what you want me to promise.
If I survive, I'm resigning my position. After me, Holgan is to be the commander of our forces in Stonefalls. The houses will have to promote another Dark Elf to my old position. Until then, Holgan is the only one I trust to safeguard the Pact.
And what do I have to promise here? He's kinda only telling me what's to come. Or maybe he wants me to just ensure that that is really what will be happening. Okay, now we're inside Tormented Spire.
Hold the portal. We don't want to be trapped here.
Defeat Sadal. We have to first go near him. So a little way. Well, lots of words in a way. I have to wait for them.
Weaklings, you think to enter my realm?
Pretty confident, isn't he?
Burn! Burn in flames!
Those poor creatures. May their souls find soft mud wallows.
Unlike his brother, Sadal does have a voice.
You open it?
Yeah, I'm gonna open it.
Looks like it's
Opened
just
it
us.
earlier.
Stay close.
Lovely.
Fire will consume you! The needs are naught but dust and ash. Now you will join them.
Okay.
Scorch,
We're gonna get ready.
Scorch and melt. Stonefalls will burn.
guard can break his shield. Defend me.
Defend you? Okay, he's immune to my damage.
Foolish mortal! Taste the flames of oblivion!
Protect Tarnval.
Yeah, I'm protecting him. No problem. No big problem. Sadal's not doing much anyway. Only summoning a few warriors. Okay, how long do you need for this ritual exactly? Because that's taking a while.
Now, forward the pact! Ease Gramor.
Okay, now he's having him bind. Now we can do damage.
Fall back! I need a moment to rest. Cut those skeletons down. Don't let them reach Tarnval.
Okay, and we're back to fighting the skeletal wave. Oh, my fighter skill is increased. Because they are counting as undead. Makes sense. They're skeletons after all. Okay.
Storm breaks. Let the lightning strike.
And we're back to attacking Sadal. Maybe we can get him down this time. No, it's not a matter of doing more damage. Why? We were good this time.
Finish it. Finish what we started.
Tarnval,
Ah,
what are you
he's gonna
doing?
sacrifice himself. I knew that I would have taken my ult out now, not before. Okay, with that talk he did beforehand, I was not so surprised that he would sacrifice himself. That was pretty obvious. Okay, Sadal is dead. Or rebind.
Summon the Guardians.
I'm gonna go summon him. Brimstone and Hate Ward. That's the reason why we killed them earlier.
I'll open a portal. Time to get out of here.
Oh, she does sound so depressed. We're gonna leave this prison now. Hogan should see it positive. At least he didn't have to strike him down. Like he feared in the beginning of this quest.
We're safe. I would prefer not to do that again. The Brothers of Strife are imprisoned. The storm is past. The spire is silent again. It is over, at least for now. He returned to wisdom at the end. Holgan will grumble, but he will lead. At least until the great houses choose another. As for me, I must return to my tribe. I will bask in the sun and try not to think of storms. Stay moist, my friend.
And of course, he's gonna go and tell us something as a ghost. One of the imprisonment ghosts out. Ooh, before I talk with you, let me take that chest here. He can wait. The chest cannot. Okay, now I have time for you. What's up?
Honor to you, my friend. I had to say farewell. The honor of my house has been restored. Stone Falls is safe, and soon, Garin and I will be side by side. May the three watch over you.
Yeah, and that will get him happy, seeing Garin again.
My shield brother is gone. He died as well as anyone could. Let's return to Kraganmore and drink to his memory. He what? Kine take him, wherever he is. I'm sure the old bastard is laughing at me. Imagine, leading the military here alone. I suppose I should thank you, my friend. Without you, well, I hope to see you again before we meet at Sovngarde.
Well, it's only until they appoint somebody else, so a few years. He'll be up to the task. I'm sure he can do it. Okay. So Tanval and saved Stonefalls. It means we completed Stonefalls. Well, can I go to Deshawn? Okay, let's take the road. Let's go on to a new territory. The Shan is waiting. And from the quest that we already got there, it seems that it is infested or kind of run by a plague. So we have to be careful. We should tell somebody about that, right? That was a quest. Yeah. Dendry drawn. And we're gonna have a letter. And we're gonna deliver this. I wonder if this Shan looks any different. Or if it's kind of the same ashlandish, lava-y, mushroomy area that we are having here in Stone Falls. I think a change of scenery would be good. Hey, Deshawn. Looks swampy. More like a swamp. Looks more like Argonian territory, personally. I mean, from the loading screen. I don't know. Just from the loading screen alone. But for me, still too similar. I think I'm more of a fan of those snowy north territories. They look way more beautiful.
Yeah!
Okay. Come for the cure. Yeah, we found that before. I have a ladder for you.
Who knew that so many afflicted would flock to the Cirque? All these people. They're so sick. A letter from my cousin. That's wonderful news. I'm glad to hear he made it to Stonefalls safely. Thanks for bringing this to me, friend.
Okay, that's only kind of a go into this territory quest. Kind of to bring us to the
There you
Shan.
are. It's about time you got here.
You're expecting me?
Where have you been? I've been waiting for you to arrive for days now. Hold on. Are you all they sent? Didn't the tribunal send you? Well, no matter. I'm just glad you're here. This is Circa Mora, the Cirque. The Lotus Plague reached us right before the Malborn arrived. They claim they're here to help, but I don't trust them.
Yeah, from what I've heard, I don't trust him either.
In all the confusion, I'm embarrassed to admit that I lost track of my brother, Dethisum. He's the town consul. Yesterday he went to check on the townsfolk afflicted by the plague, but he's disappeared. Can you help me find my brother? Someone in town must know what happened to Dethisum. He loves to visit and chat with all of our neighbors. Come on. The sooner we find my brother, the sooner I can start thinking about dealing with the plague.
Yeah, let's ask a few questions first, since we're kind of new here.
Oh, by Vivek. Where are my manners, of course. That's the least I can do since you agreed to help me find my brother. What would you like to know?
Tell me about the plague first, because I kind of don't know what are the symptoms, and I don't know, how's it spreading? Where did it start? Something like that.
You haven't heard about the Lotus Plague? People get sick, turn violent. Some claim they become monsters, but I haven't seen it. At least not yet. The Malborn have a cure. They promised to fix this. That's why we let them set up their quarantine.
Why do I get the feeling, cause her cousin told us kind of that this cult didn't exist beforehand. They kind of were completely new when the plague happened, which kind of gives me the feeling that they are the one causing the plague in order to get some reputation or do with the citizens whatever they like, do some experiments. I don't know, but that's kind of my suspicion at the moment.
The Malborn. They're a fairly new sect, as far as I can tell. Part mercenary group, part compassionate charity. They've been helping those afflicted by the plague. They showed up here and set up a quarantine, and now they claim they have a cure. They have members from across Morrowind, and they're always looking for new recruits. I heard one of them speak in Kraganmore. Lot of nonsense, if you ask me. Nostrum Breva is in charge of the quarantine, and she's the one handing out the curative.
Yeah, what kind of responsibility does he have as town consul? Could that mean that they made him disappear?
As the ranking member of House Redoran in this town, he's more or less the one in charge. He's good at it too. The townsfolk look to him for leadership and advice. And truth be told, so do I.
If he were against that cult, then they certainly would have made him disappear. Okay, we're gonna talk to everybody and see if anybody has any idea where he went. Can I just talk to him?
Please go away. It hurts to talk.
Okay, we have to talk to specific persons.
By the three, this place smells terrible.
You.
Oh, look at me. I'm a terrible mess. You really must excuse my dreadful appearance. I haven't been feeling very well lately. By the way, you haven't seen Nostrum Breva, have you? She promised to bring me more of the Malborn curative. Dethisum, the town consul? Such a nice young man. Why, I do recall that he came to see me yesterday. He said he had other townsfolk to check on, but that he would bring me a curative as soon as he could. The curative? Remarkable stuff. Tastes awful, but wipes the plague right out of your system. One of those delightful Malborn gave me one a few days ago. Nostrum Breva, she called herself. But I think I need another dosage.
Okay, I'm not convinced yet. Could go either way with them.
I may be ill and bedraggled, but I still have my manners. What would you like to know?
Yeah, when did the plague first appear?
Oh, I couldn't say for sure. Perhaps the alchemist Nalene would know. I can tell you that I started feeling ill a few days ago, after I drank the Malborn curative. She said that would happen. You have to get ill to get better, the Malborn said.
Okay, that's kind of confirming my theory that they might be the ones spreading it in the first place. And, she's feeling like she's needing more, like it's helping her. Maybe it's some kind of addictive substance as well.
Such a polite young woman, that Nostrum Breva. Claimed they were here to provide the help the tribunal refused to give. They have a curative for the plague, you know. Vile stuff.
But the best medicine always tastes terrible, my mother always said.
I'm still not convinced. We're gonna take another look around, talk to more people. I mean, the easiest way obviously would just be to test the stuff on somebody that's not infected yet.
Are you alright? You look so pale. No wonder my brother wouldn't let me come by to visit.
Don't worry about me. I'll be back on my feet in no time. But what about you? Your brother said that neither of you had taken the curative yet.
Uncle.
And they're the ones not infected.
I'm not sure about these Malborn, and their curative sounds too good to be true, but don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
Okay, the only two not taking the curative are the only two not being infected yet. I do smell something coming up.
I see Arona has conscripted a new soldier into her private army. Is Dithisum missing? He was by yesterday for a visit. I know he had other stops to make. He did seem concerned about the Malborn, though. Sealing themselves in their quarantine, no longer providing the curative. It made him furious.
Okay, so they would have a reason to kind of get him out of the way if he were now against them.
My niece's visit was more than enough. I feel better already. Besides, I've overcome worse ailments than a queasy stomach and a bad cough. I'll be fine. A good conversation is like a hot bowl of guar liver soup. It soothes the aches that ail you. What did you want to ask?
I mean, I understand the first two questions, but the third one, are you really her uncle? I mean, why do I care?
I am a blood kin of House Rederum, if that's what you're asking. More a third cousin twice removed, if you want to be specific. But I've been close to Arona and her family since she and Dithisum were children.
Okay. I don't know why my character wanted to know that, but here is my answer. Yeah, what was first here, in the plague or kind of the Malborn?
Well, I think it was 12 mornings ago. The day the wild Nix got into the brooding elf's trash receptacles. Nostrum Breva had the quarantine up in a matter of days. Then she started distributing the curative. They call it the Lodos Plague. Maybe Vivek knows where it came from, but I certainly don't. I can tell you that it's going to have to try harder if it really wants to kill me. Or turn me into some kind of monster, if you can believe the stories.
Well, since I just arrived, I kind of have to believe those stories. I didn't see anyone returning yet, so... I hear an anchor coming up. I don't exactly know where. Could be miles away.
Grell! Grell, are you in here?
You're always searching for here multiple people, right? We're gonna see. Maybe upstairs? Oh, no good idea. Can I kill him? Are you okay with that? I think she's okay. Okay, so the whole turning into monster thing is true.
What in Oblivion's name happened to him? Let's get out of here.
Okay, the sounds? They sounded zombified. Don't necessarily have to be, but they sounded like that. And he was, having those, I don't know, black marks all over his body. You talking to me?
The sicker people get, the more incoherent they become, and now it looks like the rumors are true. The Lotus Plague does turn people into monsters. I don't think we're ever gonna find my brother. The quarantine? I guess it makes sense that Dethesen would want to go see what the Malborn are doing in there. And I've yet to see any evidence that the curative works. All right, if you want to go to the quarantine, I'll go with you. The Malborn set up the quarantine around the old graveyard. In the beginning, they were letting people inside and freely distributing the curative. But they closed the front gate a few days ago and haven't responded to any of our requests.
They're probably waiting for all the people to die off or kind of turn into those zombified versions.
Dethesen provided them with the old graveyard key when they first arrived, and I've seen Malborn coming and going through the back gate. If we go to the back gate, I'm sure we can get one of the Malborn to let us inside.
Okay, then we're gonna get the old graveyard. Can you keep up when I'm using my mount?
Don't say it. There's a cure. There has to be.
Yeah, that's the close-off gate, so we're not gonna get in there. But I see what they mean. Pretty suspicious, kind of having that wall up. The old graveyard key. Let's see where it is. Just along the walls?
Look, it's just like I told you. The Malborn are using the back gate. Let's see if one of them has the key.
Yeah, but let me get that sky shard first before I forget about this. Sky shard first, then we're gonna slay those two down. And my supernatural character abilities tell me that they don't have it, but the backpack in the back does have the key. But we're gonna have to get rid of them anyway.
What are you idiots doing? Do we look like plague husks to you? Settle around! Did you see that? They attacked us. And for no good reason. Let's find the key and see what the Malborn are hiding in there.
Is it just me, or does it sound like there's something inside here? That sounds exactly like those victims. Those zombified victims. Just to the right of the wall. Very interesting. Yeah, looks exactly like them. All turn into that. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to fight my way through. Let me see. To go to that building. Ow. I'm stuck. We're gonna get some quests, which means there's still a living being here. Maybe her brother? He may also have found a way inside.
Look over there. That's
Or
one
not.
of the Malborn. One of the husks must have gotten him.
What are they up to in there? And why won't they let me get a look at their curative? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you standing there through the haze of my indignation. Can I help you? No, wait. You can help me.
Help you with what is the question? What can I help you with?
I'm the town alchemist, and I want to get a sample of the Malborn curative. They refused to give me any. Proprietary formula, they said. Well, I want to figure out what's in this miracle elixir. I don't trust anything labeled proprietary.
Okay. Somebody before told me to ask the alchemist about when the plague exactly started and everything, so she might know a lot of things about that.
Do you always skip ahead in the story? No one has an iota of patience anymore. But yes, I need a few bottles of the curative. I'm sure you'll be able to find some inside the quarantine. Then we'll see what's in this proprietary formula. Just watch your step in there. I don't trust these Malborn or their good intentions. As long as you promise to collect the curatives as soon as we're done, ask away.
Okay, we know that she's an alchemist, but let's ask anyway.
I'm an alchemist. I took over for Arnis when he retired. I also have a bit of training as a healer. Before the Malborn arrived, I was the one the townsfolk came to see when they got sick.
Okay, tell me about the curative. Maybe she had a look at it already?
There's not much to tell. They claim the elixir is a cure for the Lodos plague, but I haven't seen anyone recover from the illness yet. But I could tell you more once you get me a few samples of the curative to examine.
Yeah, of course. She's gonna see the parts of it.
Not much. They say they're here to help, but they certainly don't act like any charitable caregivers I ever met. I don't trust them. Which is why I want to find out what's in the curative they're pushing on the populace.
Probably some sort of poison itself. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find a few bottles. That's even better than trying it out ourselves, and way less dangerous. Oops.
By the three, this place chills me to the bones. Let's see if we can find my brother and then get out of here.
Okay. Investigate and uncover evidence against the Mallborn. The curative isn't going to meet our mistress's demanding standard if it simply kills the person. If we're trying to create a new poison, then it will be widely successful. Okay. Okay. Something about they do not want to poison? Not to outright kill the people. But that does mean that they don't want to cure them. Want something slowly. Probably they want that effect that they're getting right now. With those husks that they're getting. There we have one bottle. Okay, looks like we have to share. I will not have to share with this. This batch of curative was close to perfect. It was too effective. The effect that turned into violent has far more quickly. Okay, so they wanted slower progress, hopefully for the people not to notice and they then got more, I guess. Must increase cooking time. Okay, they want that effect, but they want it slowly. We need still curative. We need to investigate. We are missing one clue. Let's head down.
Dathisan, my brother, what happened to you? By the three, I fear the plague consumes you, brother.
Verona, what are you doing here? It's not safe.
The Mallborn attacked us, and the afflicted are turning into plague husks. Oh, Dathisan, this is dreadful.
The Mallborn is spreading the plague. For some reason,
yeah, we know that
they want
already.
everyone to become afflicted. They're not healers. They're monsters.
Question is, what is their big gain out of this?
The Lodos plague. I have no idea why. But it's clear to me that the Mallborn curative is actually the source of the disease. Whatever they're planning, you have to stop them.
Yeah, and I kinda called that. It was just too obvious.
That's not important. Get my sister out of here and stop the Mallborn. Destroy the so-called curative and put an end to that mad woman, Nostrum Breva. Then convince her. I'm too far gone. I don't want to become one of those things and hurt my sister. Besides, she's a Redoran. She has a duty to the Cirque and its people.
But I think didn't the alchemist say that she has training as a healer? May be able to get her to help him.
You are as hard-headed and stubborn as my sister. Vivek, damn you. Fine. Do what you must. But if the unthinkable occurs, I expect you to stop me before I hurt anyone.
Dathesum, you swit! We're not leaving without you.
I hope you know what you're doing. I could become a plague husk at any moment.
And a
My
plague
decision
production
is final.
chamber.
Besides, you're sick, and your judgment can't be trusted. I'll get us out of here while our friend deals with the Moleborn.
Okay. Fine by me. Really hope that they are fine. He did sound pretty sick already.
We're done here. Pack everything up. We need to regroup with the other Moleborn cadres and deliver this plague to the rest of Deshan.
Okay, it's crawling with husks. Now, how do we get through there? I'll just have to kill them. They do not have that many health, so it's totally possible. Okay, around the corner. That did lure a few too many. What do they want with that many husks?
Don't dally. We have a schedule to keep.
I mean, unless they're...
The Moleborn, you fool.
Unless they're necromancers, kinda, and looking for a new way to get more corpses. Okay, we're gonna just stop that later. Can I? Okay, we have some lore books here. Oh, we're not forgetting. Oh, we're gonna destroy everything else. Lotus Plague? Okay, some alchemist, talking to her. But I think not the town alchemist. I think she had a... Did she have a different name? I think she had a different name. We're gonna see. We're gonna give her some of the curatives, so... The others make it outside. Yeah, it's not town alchemist. She has a different name. And we're gonna give her that bottle now. So
Were you able to acquire any
examine
samples of the Moleborn curative? I'm really curious to see what the elixir is made of.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Elixir won't cure anything. They kinda had all those notes lying around about how they want to turn people into husks.
I've been watching the townsfolk who received the curative and came to the same conclusion. But I'll be able to tell for sure after I analyze the elixir. Take this. It isn't much, but I'm sure you didn't have too much trouble in there. Thanks for your help. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some alchemical wizardry to perform.
Okay, they are in their house. Let's see if they made it out or if he can turn into a husk and kill her. Or if she had to kill him. He's still there.
Glad to see you managed to make it out of the quarantine too. Does that mean those Mulborn fetchers have been dealt with? Not well. Alchemist Naline fancies herself something of a healer, and she's been working with the Thisum and the other afflicted. Hopefully she'll devise a treatment for them soon. Some. She seems confident at least. But what do I know of drafts and elixirs? But tell me, do you think the Mulborn pose a threat to the rest of Deshawn?
Well, by her shouting that I want to put the plague to all of Deshawn, I think they are.
That's what I'm thinking as well. But maybe your efforts were enough to put an end to all that. For now, at least, the Cirque is safe. Take this as a thank you for helping us. The Mulborn have been dealt with, but I could use a little more of your help if you don't mind. It's my brother. He's still ill and his condition has taken a turn for the worse. Naline is working to develop some kind of treatment, but she could use your assistance. She can't work at her alchemy table and also gather the components she needs.
Yeah, she's been analyzing that possible cure. That's not a cure anymore, we know that. So she knows what it's containing, so she might know what to do against it. We'll ask her.
Naline. Let her know I ask you to assist her. She can be a little aloof, but she'll tell you what she needs you to do.
She's in here. I didn't see her when I got in.
It's nice to see you again, of course, but I am kind of in the middle of something here.
Yeah, are you always doing your work in here and there, house, Kenna? Well, she had her own.
You certainly are an inquisitive one, aren't you? If you must know, Arnis lets me use his equipment, until I can set up a shop of my own. Not that I really want to tell you my life story, but I was apprenticed to Arnis. Then the plague struck the Cirque, and other priorities took precedence. I'll be on my own soon enough, provided the town survives this crisis. Did she? Well, I suppose I do. There are a few additives I require, but I can't very well walk away from my table while the Thisum and the rest of the townsfolk need my skills. Even this interruption can prove disastrous where alchemy is concerned.
Well, then you're gonna tell me what you need, and I'm gonna get it for you.
I need Kind's Heart healing herbs, sour milk tea, and dragon scale mushrooms. The innkeeper usually has healing herbs. Grell Flan loved sour milk tea, and Sorel Tatus had a taste for exotic mushrooms. You should find what I need in those locations.
Well, at least she knows where I get it, so I don't have to wildly guess where to go. Okay. You have some herbs.
It's times like these when I wish I had more help around here. Is there something I can get you? Well, I might have some around here someplace, but Kind's Heart is very rare and valuable. I can make a fair bit of gold if I hold out for the right price.
Yeah, what do I need to pay?
What? Why didn't you say so? I owed Thisum more than I could ever repay. Plus, he's always been a good customer. Please, take this. It's all I have left.
That was easier than I thought. Would have paid the price. Even better that way. And we have more time to concentrate on the other stuff. Okay, I'm gonna try to hurry up. Every second kinda counts. Yeah, that's where he, I'm at the first husk. Wait. There it is. Ooh, more plague husks. And the first husk was Grell, so this may be where he's keeping his sour milk tea. Yeah. Strange that he was upstairs as well. His stuff is downstairs. Maybe it's some kind of cellar where they kind of keep their stuff together. Okay, and the last item. So we do hope he has the mushrooms that we need. An old bucket? What would you need the bucket for? I'm pretty sure we also don't need the drum, do we? Those are some herbs. Ah, here in the plant, we have some dragon spray and mushrooms. Finally. We gotta get everything back to her. I hope we are still on time.
Where did you go to get those ingredients? Windhelm? No matter. You're here now. Were you able to acquire everything on my list? Healing herbs, dragon scale mushrooms, sour milk tea. Yes, it's all here. I need to stay here and monitor my patient's condition. Go over to the alchemy table and mix those ingredients together, please.
Okay, it will be my pleasure. Her notes? Oh, we don't have time to read that, actually. Or wait. Does it tell me in which order I have to put those in? Okay, probably in the same order that they are in the book. So I'm gonna start with the Kind's Heart, sour milk tea, and dragon scale mushrooms. Okay, that seems to be correct. Let's see if it helps.
Did it? Well done. I never doubted you for an instant. Now, let me have the mixture, if you please. This appears to be perfect. I truly am impressed. Now we'll see what happens and leave the rest in the Tribunal's hands. Our friend has done well. I'm not sure this will cure the plague, but it should at least slow down its progress. All right, that's it. Visiting time is over. Everyone out and let my patient rest.
Okay, I'm outside. Everybody out in the rain to talk. It's gonna help his condition. I mean,
Eileen
he's
knows
sick
what
as
she's
well.
doing. Defeasum will be fine. You'll see.
I don't know how to thank you. Without your help, the Molborn would have destroyed the Cirque. I know. His fate is in the Three's hands now, but he certainly has a fighting chance thanks to you. Here, take this. There's no way I can truly repay you for what you've done for the Cirque, but it's a start.
I'm happy to say that the suppressant works. It's not a cure, but it should buy me the time I need to find a way to beat the plague.
That's wonderful news. If I wasn't worried about spreading the plague, I'd kiss you right on the lips.
Okay, we have somebody
Narcissus
approaching.
must hear of this. So the Maulborn lied to everyone. I figured as much. This doesn't bode well for Narcissus, though.
Who's Narcissus?
Narcissus sent me to investigate Quarantine Cirque. Now that I know a mad cult is poisoning our people, I'm even more concerned. The Maulborn are a menace. They're appearing all across Deshan. Even Narcissus is in danger. I need to stay here and finish my investigation. If you're heading south, would you carry a message to guard Verilu at Narcissus? She needs to know what happened here.
Yeah, sure, I can do that. Probably on my way there anyway. Let me see. Narcissus, this town. That is a public dungeon, and it's a boss camp. Both I probably cannot beat, not alone at least. So I may do that at a later date, but I'm gonna unlock them on the map, so I gotta know how many I kinda have to deal with. Oops. We're having some company. Vampires.
Circle around.
And round number 2. More vampires, okay. No crowd control on me, please. Hey, we got a ruby ashbow flame for it. Oh, some nightshades. Doesn't hurt to have more poison. Okay, back to unlocking that boss cam that I wanted to unlock. Short tusk. I think I have to go closer. Did I unlock it? My guess is yes, because I've been so close already. So it should be unlocked by now. Also gonna unlock the public dungeon, so I'm not gonna have to search later. But I have to do it. At some point I will. But I'm probably gonna get a group for this. Okay, here we go. Okay. Polar retreat. That's a crafting camp. And I just saw a lore book. Yeah, crafting camp. Yeah, it's probably not down. I think it might be this little chapel here. Come on. Yeah, it's a chapel. I need a chest to open up. Come on. I'm almost out of practice with these. Okay. Then next we're gonna move up to that Dolmen and Delph. And then we're gonna head into the village. Let's see, my inventory is still looking okay. I think I should be able to complete the Delph with that. Still taking a while for that to respawn. But people are waiting here, so maybe it's appearing soon, I'm not sure. I'm gonna wait nearby. Let me unlock the way shrine. Maybe it's finished when I'm back. If not, we're gonna do the Delph first. Let's see if we're in luck or not. So many people waiting here. Even more people coming. Maybe they know something. I can sort my inventory while I'm waiting. Okay, I don't need axe. Razor also cannot deconstruct. Those two I can deconstruct. Maybe even research. I have to look that up later. What I have already and what I don't. Kinda can't remember everything. Mace. Some people are fighting in the back, but I don't see any enemies yet. So I'm still in the good. Not anymore. I didn't even finish looking at my inventory there. Okay, with so many people around, this is so easy. Way different from when we tried to solo Dolman. Let's close this off. Opinion.
You have killed many. I have killed more.
Okay, I'm the boss.
You are outclassed.
Oops. That actually was not a good idea. Didn't expect so many AoE when I gonna take all the aggro. Okay, completed. Okay, then we're gonna go into that little delve. The entrance is near. Lady Laurel's shelter. The grotto seems to be occupied by a hive of wild Kwama. Okay, so Kwama are gonna be our enemies probably in this one. As usual, one boss, one sky shard in here. Oh, it's pretty small. So small. Then probably sky shard here, boss there. Oh, and we also have a quest in here. I'm gonna act on that. Find a Kwama mine check. Produce a Kwama egg check. Get out of the mine alive. Yeah, no check here. Besides, unless a Kwama actually died, yeah. He didn't get out of here alive. You did underestimate the Kwama, I guess. I think they're pretty peaceful, but if you take in their eggs, they're gonna go crazy on you. Yeah, I already did that. Find bag of Kwama eggs. No problem. Also for cattle. Is that a collectible? Yeah, and that is a collectible. Kwama warriors. Those are just normal enemies. And I thought I would find a sky shard in the first room, but sadly, I only see normal Kwama. And there's a journal. But that's about it. Okay, then both the boss and the Sky Shard in the same room. That's very unusual, but it has to be it. Then we are moving forward. Very strange cave. Strangely designed that it's so small and everything is kind of in the end room. The quest item is in the end of the room. Sky Shard and the boss. That must be a packed room. Lady Laurel. That is the boss that we're searching for. They're not even not only in the same room. They're really right next to each other. That's the back farmer axe. The boss and the Sky Shard. Okay, very nice. Which means that cave is done. Yeah, completely whited out. It's done. I mean, now I do have the farmer axe, but where will my character get them to? Did he mention anything about somebody giving him money for that? Because I didn't leave the letter too firmly. It just said exit. Okay, maybe somebody will come by and ask us for those eggs for their omelette. I think the rest of the letter were just cooking instructions. Like, when to add spices. I'm definitely not gonna cook these. Am I? Okay, we're back into shop. Talk to who? Talk to Mama Aralosi. Pretty far away. But that is for the egg quest, right? Oh, it's his mother. He did that all for his mother. It's very sweet, but it got him killed. Probably wasn't a good idea. Okay, let's go to the town that we're supposed to go to. Let's see if it's a big town or just a small village.
Someone picked the battle. Welcome to Narcissus, where people vanish in the night, and a flesh-rotting plague ravages those unfortunate enough to still be here. This must be your lucky day.
Yeah, slight hint of sarcasm. Think you have to keep that if you're still gonna be a guard in that dark times.
My apologies. These past few days have pushed all of Lalu's resources to the breaking point trying to find answers. Let's just say we're not any closer than we were when we started. Help? Sounds good to me, but I'm not in charge here. The house leaders are probably bickering in the kin house even as we speak. Talk to one of them if you really want to get involved in this mess.
Okay, a pretty small town. Talk to Serendinello. I'll talk to the house council. Then we have more people to talk to. Okay, first we're gonna talk to everybody, then we're going to the council.
I don't suppose you're here to buy a weapon. No, you probably just want me to fix another wagon wheel or something. Everyone just wants to get out of here. Look around. Narcissus is practically deserted. The plague, the curse, whatever you want to call it, it's driving everyone away. Or maybe that crazy story the villagers chatter on about is true. I guess anything's possible. I think the people are scared, and they should be. The Lodos plague rushes onward, and Narcissus is directly in its path. If there's any truth to the other rumors, then I'm sure the House Councillors will deal with it.
Okay, on to the other side. We also have a general goods merchant, so we at least can sell some goods. Although, we'll still have to keep the things that we're going to deconstruct, and I don't see any woodworking station around in this town. So this will have to wait.
How do you fight something you can't see? It isn't fair. I can't cut the throat of the plague. I can't smash its bones. I can only wait until it fills me with its blackness and takes my life bit by bit. Me? No, not yet. I wait for the plague to find me. That's all we can do, isn't it? The House leaders debate how to keep the plague out of Narcissus, how to protect us. Why do they even bother?
I have a tip for them. Don't let this crazy cult come into town.
They try, but the solution eludes them. We'll slowly fade away, one by one, as the plague takes us all. Gates can't stop it. We can't lock it out. Enjoy your last days, outsider. For the plague takes us all in the end.
I'm not even so sure if the plague spreads through air or something. Because that cult is gonna give out this curative that made the people sick. And they had to do that in order to get the people sick. So, it might not spread on its own.
We're leaving this forsaken place. I'd rather... Wait. You're not my husband. What do you want? Narcissus isn't safe, stranger. Not that House Hlaalu cares. Do the guards search for our missing people? No, because the House Councillors don't tell them to. I'm not going to become a victim. That's why I'm leaving. No one does anything in Narcissus if the Kin House doesn't command it. It's that large building over there. You can't miss it. Be careful, outsider. They might decide you're sick. Plague this, plague that. It's their only concern lately.
Did you come from the Cirque? We sent a guard over there to check on some disturbing rumors we've been hearing.
Yeah, and I have news from there.
This confirms it. The Maulborn need to be wiped out. Thanks for bringing this news, Traveler. I'll inform the House leaders at once.
And we're gonna go talk to the House Councillor in a second. Let me unlock the Way Shrine. Then we're gonna sell our stuff, and then we're gonna go in there.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have one over there as well. We'll probably have to go here for some quests, so I'm not gonna go there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. So where's the general goods merchant? Merchant. Somewhere. Brewer will do as well. Will do just as well. Okay, light armor. That's the magic hair necklace. We also do not need that. Heavy. More heavy. I don't even have to look at that white stuff, no matter what it is. I also don't have to look at the green stuff. And again, Magica. And that's a disguise. Maybe we can get that into our bank later. If I have more space there. Should probably buy a little bit more space at least. A Magica potion? That can also go away. Collectible. Okay, now everything should be taken care of.
People have gone. Damn the plague. Who am I going to sell my delicious beverages to?
Okay, And he can have all the stuff here. Okay, good. Time to see the council then. See what they have to say, or kinda, if they do want to talk to us even.
Yeah.
Okay, who's in charge in
That's why
here?
we should seal the city. We can't allow more afflicted into Narcissus.
That makes perfect sense, old friend. But we can't cut ourselves off from the outside world.
If you truly care about our people, you'll seal Narcissus and be done with it. We can't take any more chances.
Okay, just like this said, they have no single person in charge. They have a council, and they are all bickering. Ah, too great.
I'm sorry you had to witness that. My friend shows great concern for Narcissus, sometimes greater than my own. What can I do for you? You'd think the entire town had disappeared the way everyone carries on. People are missing, but Giron has guards looking into the matter. For all we know, they fled to avoid the Lotus Plague.
They say they have guards looking into the matter, but townspeople say that the guards are not moving a finger.
Very little. No one has actually seen any of these people leave Narcissus. And we don't have enough guards to follow up on every lead.
Yeah, let me help. I'll find them in a second.
I usually don't hire mercenaries, but these are desperate times. If you can prove these claims aren't just fearful delusions, report back to me immediately. You'll be rewarded.
Yeah, what were you two arguing about? It kinda didn't pay attention.
Giron believes we must seal Narcissus to protect it from the plague. Narcissus is a center of trade, and such drastic measures aren't called for. Though I admit, visitors have been few due to recent events. I haven't decided. They say I'm not aggressive enough, that my indecision hurts Narcissus. Perhaps Giron is right. I just don't know.
Well, in the event of a plague, it is really dumb to kinda let every stranger in. You kinda make an exception for me, but otherwise...
Ah, Narcissus, my beloved city. At its peak, Narcissus was a vibrant center of trade. Merchants would come from far and wide to hawk their wares. Profits grew, and House Hlalu reinvested it in the city. That seems like so long ago. Most are back east, dealing with corruption inside Mournhold. Few want to enter a region ravaged by plague. But I won't give up. I'll weather this storm and lead Narcissus back to prominence.
That's understandable that they don't want to catch the plague here. Okay, we're gonna find some evidence. Maybe first we're gonna ask who disappeared and when they were last seen. Just gonna start over there.
Have you seen my damned apprentice? The boy's later than usual today. With my luck, he's probably gone off and gotten the plague. I wouldn't worry about it. I whipped him for messing up our shipments, and he's probably off sulking. The boy claims it wasn't his fault that we received the wrong crates. Like I believe that. He needs to pay better attention.
He received wrong crates?
They're stacked on the other side of the shed. Damn kids broke into them during the night, took whatever was in them and ran. If you want to pick through the broken crates, be my guest.
Question is, was inside the... Is it really them? Maybe it's some others. No, that must be them. Can I search them? Oh, those maybe. Here, there is something in. The plan begins. The amount of concussion contained within isn't viable when diluted in water. To achieve our goals, more of the elixir will be needed. In this end, more crates are on their way. Okay. This might be from the cult.
You're looking into matters that don't concern you, outsider.
Yeah. Malborn. Just like I said. hi there, Molasco. Okay, that proves it that those crates were meant for them. And they know that they received the crates. Because he was right there, seeing that I was investigating them. Okay, let's go to the marketplace next.
Yeah.
Okay, and if the cult is already here in the city, then I'm pretty sure they are responsible for the disappearances as well. Just have to kind of find their hideout. I mean, the other town it was easy. They kind of had those big barracks. Just had to go in.
Where's my husband? By Vivek's beard, if he's drunk and passed out somewhere, I'll leave without him. That no-good, useless piece of Kwama cattle. Oh, hello. You haven't seen my husband around, have you?
Maybe he's the next one to disappear.
Everyone knows my husband. Evis. If he hasn't borrowed something from you or finished off your Ash Lake ale, then you're not trying very hard. He was supposed to be back hours ago. That lazy lout is late. He ships our goods. He mentioned something about a botched delivery that he had to deal with. You know what he's probably dealing with. His thirst for ale. That would be a big help. I'm sure he's sleeping it off in one of the nearby houses. If you find an elf that smells of piss and ale, that's Evis. Tell him to hurry up or he's walking to Mournhold.
Okay, how many more people seem to be disappearing?
Please, I've told you everything I know.
One more lie and I make you stop talking. Permanently. Understand?
Why am I not just shooting her or stabbing her from the back? Why do I have to talk to her first?
I have no intention of letting an amateur screw up my investigation. Turn around and walk away. Now. You're interrupting my interrogation, that's what. And just as I was about to get to my favorite part. I have no quarrel with you. Not yet. So go away. Listen to me closely. You and I are on the same side here. I've been hired to track down the origins of the Lodos Plague.
Yeah, hired by who is the question, and your methods don't seem to be working.
It doesn't matter. We've linked strange shipments to this courier. He refuses to talk, but I've never met a man I couldn't break. Take this letter to Councillor Ralden. It explains how vials of the plague were shipped into Narcissus.
Let me guess. You read the letter. You're going to leave me with this crazy woman, aren't you? Curses on you and your family.
Wait, that's just her husband. He probably only knows half the thing what he was doing.
Vox? Never heard of her. Why would I be afraid of a Vox? Now, will you let me go so I can take my wife to Mournhold?
Yeah, you can either help me or I can leave you with her. It's your choice.
No more torture. I've had enough for one day. I'll tell you the same thing I told the crazy lady. The shipment contained something for the Morborn camped outside town. That's all I know. And I messed up. I delivered the shipment to the wrong location. But I fixed it. I fixed everything. Just you wait. Those missing villagers? It's no coincidence, you'll see. Vox will destroy you all.
Okay, is that the shipment that was meant for the blacksmith that he messed up? That he kind of got it to them instead. He might have multiple shipments that he was taking care of, and he switched them around. And then the apprentice kind of discovered that, took the stuff and ran away. Probably getting killed by the Morborn. I cannot remember that cult's name. It's just okay. Morborn, I think it is. Okay. But where are they taking the people? That's still a question. We still do not know that, and I think he doesn't know that either. He was just a delivery boy.
How could he be so stupid? I told him where to deliver the shipment, but he thinks he knows everything. That's why things get messed up. My apologies, just talking to myself, don't mind me.
Yeah, what was it about shipments? That sounded suspicious.
Nothing at all, don't mind me. Just a servant here. What's it to you, anyway? Why are you in my master's house? He's an important person in Narcissus. A writer. Writes all day, writes all night. But don't touch his journal. He can get frightfully angry. How would I know? I sweep, I dust. I don't read. The master would never let me look in his journal. His room upstairs is off limits. I stay down here, cleaning, just as my master tells me.
Which means I have to go up and go snooping, okay? Where's this protector? He probably has nothing against me. He knows that I'm working here. Is that the master that she's talking about? Can I just read that without him getting angry? Okay. Plague is slowly spread in. Could I receive that from Quarantine Zurich? Okay, we have been there. Vox will be pleased. Okay, again that Vox was mentioned. Okay, we read that already, that it isn't strong enough in water. Let's figure out how to spread the plague. Injecting the substance into our corpse's blood. Ooh. We need more buddies. Okay, and that's why they kinda let those people disappear. They needed the bodies, which probably means they're all dead by now. But where are they keeping them? They must have some kind of tomb or cellar or sewer where they are keeping them. Maybe the council knows more. Maybe they know a big place where lots of bodies can be kept. I mean, I'm new to the city. Let's tell them what we found out so far.
You're back. I hope you're here to tell me that my people are just imagining things and everything is fine.
Well, I wish I could.
What's this? Notes? A journal attacked? Slow down. I've never heard of Vox. And the thought of someone smuggling Loda's plague into Narcissus frightens me greatly. But where are the missing people?
Well, I hope you could help me with that.
This news is very disturbing. I'm at a loss. People disappear into thin air and someone brought a plague into Narcissus? That terrifies me. How could they even accomplish this without our notice? I need to seal the city. No one gets in or out. I won't let any more of our people vanish. Will you perform one more task for us? To facilitate your mission, the guards have been informed that you may come and go as you please.
Oh, I got an extra status. Thank you. Yeah, what do you need?
Find Giron Sadri. He's upstairs. He needs to know what you discovered. Do whatever he asks. I need to speak to the guards and prepare to seal Narcissus.
Giron, wasn't it the guy that was kinda telling him to seal the town right off the bat? Yeah, that was the guy.
So, half of Narcissus must vanish and plague must threaten the city before Ralden comes to his senses? And it takes an outsider to make him understand. Perhaps my friend isn't fit to lead anymore. Of course he did. Ralden hasn't been able to make a decision on his own in years. At least he's finally doing the right thing. As for you, I have something you can do.
Okay. Yeah, what should I do? Do you have a plan?
The Maulborn are obviously involved. Any fool can see that. With the city sealed, all of the guards will be busy. However, you don't have those responsibilities.
Question is, do we know where they keep, where they are? Do they have a place?
I suggest you slice a path through their camps by the lake. Look for anything that will tell us the location of the Lodos plague. Return when you find something.
Camp by the lake. Yeah, that's exactly the information I finally needed. By the lake. Huh. Behind the kin house. Search for clues. Uh-oh. It hurt, but it didn't kill me. Smallborn recruits. Okay, we're gonna search. We're gonna find something. What am I looking for? Looks like they have some Nyx hounds to protect the camp as well. Commander Fandom. He's standing in my way to that. What is that, a journal?
Now,
Uh-oh. Okay, that was a little bit too much. Let's try again. I thought I only had him. Hi there, Danielle and V. Nice to see you again. How's it going? Yeah. You see, I'm dying again. Everything's the usual. Okay, I didn't see them. They were right back at the tent. Okay, then I'm gonna change tactics. Okay, that's better. Let me get that real quick. Where is that? Huh, here it is. Thief Stroke. Those are the orders they're having. All Malware must continue to monitor and secure Lake Holyu. Okay, so the plague is kinda at the lake. Or at least a test of it. Continue to test by adding a new batch of the concoction at the waterfall. Okay. So they are poisoning the water. Interesting. Well, at least it adds a sense of familiarity, doesn't it? Teasing your daily death of me. Okay, let's check the waterfalls. Does it mean that I probably shouldn't walk through this water? Because then I might catch a plague? Or is it only on consumption? Ew. Yeah, this does look plagued.
You don't give up, do you?
No, neither do you, I see.
Before you ask, yes, I've been following you. No, I have nothing to do with the missing people or the plague, and no, I'm not here to fight you. There, that's out of the way. Feel better? Now let's talk about why Giron wants you dead.
Giron? Wait, wasn't that the advisor?
Of course he did. Sending an overconfident outsider into camps full of Malborn certainly sounds like a day at the fair. And if they killed you, you'd never find out that he brought the plague to Narcissus, would you? I've been watching Narcissus for weeks. We even have an agent inside the kin house. Anything that enters or leaves Narcissus is tracked, and those broken crates had Giron's name written all over them. The question is, why? What have you discovered?
Yeah, I better share notes here.
This doesn't look good. There must be a reason why Giron wanted Narcissus sealed and why he wanted you dead. Get back there and find out.
Yeah, what does having it sealed help? Maybe that no news of how they're kind of getting those people kidnapped comes out. But then he's not getting new people that might just travel there.
The organization I belong to does two things. Finds targets and eliminates targets. My target happens to be connected to the Lodos Plague. Our goals overlap. Let's leave it at that. Sorry, we don't know each other well enough to get that personal just yet. Trust me, though. We both want to stop the Malborn.
Yeah, who's your exact target?
Not your concern. Just remember what I told you. We're on the same side. And don't get yourself killed, hero. Narcissus needs you.
I wonder who she has to kill. Must be somebody well protected. I mean, otherwise she would just sneak in and get them killed. So it must be somebody in the kin house, maybe? Abandoned home. Why do I get a feeling I have to go in there later?
Yeah!
Okay, back into the city.
Someone in need?
Okay, let's see what this is about.
You're back. We need to talk. Ralden isn't here. He and Giron left some time ago. And Giron's connection to the Maulborn makes me a little concerned.
That's interesting. They both left together? Did Ralden leave freely, or did just Giron take him with him? Ralden doesn't seem fully himself.
Let's just say I'm well informed. I've suspected the connection for a while, and his abduction of the Counselor confirms it. My associate and I tend to avoid situations not covered by our contracts. Still, we might be able to assist one another.
Okay, abduction. So, I think he's not involved, but he just got attacked there by Giron.
I don't know. I only know what the reports tell me. Giron probably took Ralden somewhere secluded, far from prying eyes.
Wonder if he does that to kill him.
Narcissus is sealed. Villagers are missing. Crates of Lodos plague arrive in the night. Now you discover the plague intensifies when it festers inside a corpse. Makes you wonder about Giron's plan, doesn't it? Reports tell me that a group of villagers have decided to take matters into their own hands. I don't condone their actions, but they might have information. Find the Argonian called Slips Through Fingers. She can lead you to them. I have a feeling she's going to want your help. Tales of your exploits already spread through Narcissus. Find the Argonian, and I'd wager that before you say a word, she asks you to meet with her companions.
Okay, then I'm gonna find her. But that gives Giron way enough time to with Ralden whatever he wants. Probably kill him, or I don't know, involve him in some way.
Drop things when I'm in a hurry. Keep your voice down and act like you're helping me. I can't go into details, not here, but I know you've been trying to find the missing people for House Hlaalu. Don't ask questions, just listen. We know where our people are being held, including Counselor Ralden. Follow the clues in the pack. I'll see you at the meeting place.
And I can insist on talking.
Not here. Just look in the pack.
Okay, fine by me. We know where the missing villagers are, but we need your help. Due to the lockdown, no one can leave. Well, except me. Okay. Okay, she likes to speak with me, not here. Okay. Instead, we give you this. Don't look to the sky, follow the stars. She provides the key, she will guide your way. Okay, that does sound strange. Star is a cat. Okay, with a silver key. How do I know that the cat is named Star, by the way? Does she have a little tag? Okay. Go running. I'm gonna follow you. Are you leading me to abandoned house or somewhere else? Abandoned house always does sound so evil. So it might be for later. We'll have to see. Oh, she's taking her time. Are you leading me in a circle? Guess you could have easily just walked that way.
Been overrun if you hadn't been there.
Okay, is this where I need to go? Okay, thank you very much.
House Hlalu wants us to believe that our friends and family left Narcissus without saying a word, but we have proof that they were abducted. And what does Hlalu do? Nothing. They seal Narcissus and refuse to let us act. No more waiting. We'll save them ourselves. We'll bring the abducted villagers home.
Okay, good plan, but how?
You found us. I apologize for my earlier abruptness. We heard you confirm that our people were taken. We're tired of waiting for House Hlalu to act. We know where our people are being held, but because of the lockdown, we can't go get them.
Yeah, where are they? Where are they right now?
I watched the Malborn abduct my egg sister. I saw where they took her. I saw Counselor Ralden and Advisor Giron go to the same place. You have to help us. I doubt the guards will try to restrain you. You can come and go as you please. Speak to Madras. Let him tell you our plan. You must help us. I need my egg sister back.
Tell up through, please.
You must be the one Slips told us about. She said an outsider was hired to find our people. That's a strange thing for an outsider to do, even for Hlalu Gold. What are you really up to?
I'm just a strange person. Story-wise, I don't have soul, so that kind of makes me suspicious, but... Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to find them.
Hlalu's leader disappears and they finally decide to take action. I don't give a damn about Counselor Ralden. I just want our people back. Act. We'll get weapons, ignore the lockdown and rescue our people. If anyone tries to stop us, we'll cut them down. Are you going to help us or not?
Yeah, just don't attack the guards. We're just gonna send me through only.
I don't want to fight them. They have their orders, but they're wasting time. Every second that passes is another second our people remain in danger. Sometimes you have to resort to drastic measures to save the ones we care about. I know this isn't an easy decision, especially for someone who has no stake in this. But I have to know if you're going to help us. We could use someone with your skills.
Yeah, let me deal with this. I think it's easier if I do it alone, and they might get hurt in the process even.
We're going to rescue our families, or die trying. I don't trust you, outsider. We'll deal with this ourselves. Leave us. Run back to your housemasters and stay out of our way.
They are bitter. Just wanted to protect them. Okay.
How did you get in there? Madras doesn't let just anyone attend his secret meetings. Wait, you're the outsider working for Counselor Ralden. Please tell me you haven't bought into Madras's foolishness.
Okay, so they know about his secret meetings, and are not so secret anymore.
I've been passing information to him. My mother vanished, but I have my orders. So, I've been hoping Madras and his people would find something I could take to the house leaders. What? Madras is going to get those people killed. They're farmers and peasants, not soldiers. I can't let them do this. You need to find the missing villagers and get them to safety before Madras leads this group to its doom. I'll find out where Madras thinks they are. But first, you have to help me slow Madras down. Cause a distraction, something that will slow them down and give you enough time to find our missing people. Everyone's on edge because of the Lodo's plague. We can use that. You know what people think causes the plague? Rats.
Okay, so rats might distract them then.
See the rats running around the village? Harmless, but people are afraid of them. Take this bag, grab as many rats as you can, bring them back here and release them at the door. That should scatter Madras's group for a while. You help me disrupt this meeting and save these people's lives, and I'll find out what Madras knows. Catch those rats and bring them back here. There's no time to waste. The little swits are quick. If you get too close, they'll run away from you. To grab them, stand as far back as you can. That way you'll catch them by surprise.
Okay, I'll try then. First I have to find a rat. We're having about half an hour still, so should be no problem to complete this, I hope. Okay, here's one. Okay, we're having 1. We only need 3, that's not a lot. Let's scare them. Only 3 little rats. And I see a 3rd one. Right in the back there. And story-wise, I'm kind of wondering. Okay, catch rats.
Please.
Are we having a soul now or not? Cause at the end of the main storyline, we kind of got a soul back that was taken from us. But now we're kind of replaying what would have happened if we're starting another alliance, right? Which does mean in this we're having no soul again. It's kind of confusing. Okay.
What's that noise?
Yeah, they're scattered now.
They have the plague! Run! Open the windows! Out of my way! Don't let them bite you!
It looks like the rats are moving in. I appreciate your help in this. Now no one will get hurt. Those people just want to see their friends and families again. But I don't want them to get hurt. Calling the guards will just make the situation worse.
Yeah, we're gonna find out where they are, and then we're gonna rescue them ourselves, and then everything will be okay.
I got the information from my contact in the group. Report back to the kin house. I'll meet you there. I'm going to retrieve a key that you'll need. And keep this quiet, alright?
I wonder if this leads me into the abandoned house down there. Because that's the only thing that was locked before, and she's gonna give me a key. Okay, here I am.
Any sign of Giron or Ralden? That's good news. I also heard from my associate Nariu Virian. We may have finally gotten a few breaks in this sordid situation. Nariu told me you found a note at the Moorborn camp. That might be a link to the creator of the Lodos Plague. This drastically changes our stance on the situation here. I care only about a name and a location. Such information brings me closer to fulfilling my current contract. Because of this, I've decided to offer some assistance.
Yeah, what kind of assistance are you offering?
I'll gather the House Hlalu guards and follow you. Whatever you find, the guard will be there to back you up. Now go. Find your ally and save the Counselor. I'll catch up with you soon. I'll gather the guards and follow in your path. Now go. Find your ally and let's finish this. I've been here for weeks, playing the political games common to all Dark Elf kin houses. I've decided I hate such games. But you'd be surprised what you can learn if you just stand back and listen.
Yeah, why didn't you say something about Giron? If you knew that he was evil all along.
Giron isn't our target. We're after the one who created the Lodos Plague. I decided to reach out to you and provide a modicum of aid. Your actions may lead me to the one I seek.
Is that the one that kind of was signing this letter? What was the... Did it say M? Because I'm not sure which letter it was. It was just a single letter.
Right now, I'm your very best friend. Work with me, and we'll make sure Narcissus isn't destroyed by the Maulborn.
Maybe I should keep that name in mind, Varen. You may see him again.
Well, they're certainly not the altruistic organization they pretend to be. It's definitely a militaristic cult, but who controls them is still unclear. I'm sure they're connected to this Vox mentioned in the notes you discovered. No idea. We're still working on that.
Okay, at least I do have some help now. Going into wherever they are being held.
I've got the key and the location you seek, as promised. Our plan might have worked a little too well. You can still hear screams coming out of Madras' house.
But at least they won't be hurt. They are just a little frightened of rats.
Ruins beneath Narcissus. You can find the entrance to the west. Old door. Looks out of place against the rocks. Door's locked to keep people out of the ruins. Guess that didn't work out. Don't thank me. You're the one rushing into the fire. I should be thanking you. Just be careful down there. If what Madras said is true, you're going to run into a lot of opposition.
Okay, so not the abandoned house? Strange. Ruins entrance. Maybe that's important later, if I would have taken the other plan. Okay, and we're going to those ruins. Didn't he say he's gonna get the guards helping us? Because I don't see them following me, but maybe they're just sneaking. Oops. I thought you were allies. Nope, it was one point. I see another quest nearby. Let me take that for later.
Easy. My Nyx hounds are nervous. They smell the orcs in the pass. Citizens have been disappearing from the roads near here. I came to investigate and found these intruders. Orcs. They've been a problem in the mountains before, but this band is unusually aggressive and organized. I can't officially authorize it, but it sure would be useful to know why the orcs are here. I saw an orc studying a letter. Might be orders from somewhere. If you could get hold of a copy...
Yeah, I'm gonna do that later after I kind of find the missing villagers. But this way I'm kind of reminded of it. Okay, let's head down then. See if the guards do keep their promise. Nurse's ruins. And if they do lead under the city, is there another entrance or exit? Cause these things mostly have two exits, right? This looks like another exit. Let's see what we're gonna find in here. Looks pretty abandoned. Except for the Moldborn there. Okay, I don't see anything in this room that we might need, so we're gonna move on to the next one. So much for he has the guards following me. I don't see a single one. Maybe they're still sneaky. Or they are arriving at a later date. Okay. Stop. You're on. Let's see, two more. Malborn. There's Giron. Right on top there. Did he kill him yet?
Your interference
The council, I mean.
Outsider. After I destroy you, nothing will stand in Vox's way.
Okay, he's also talking about Vox. Okay, I see Egonian. I don't exactly see the counselor or anybody still alive. Just a lot of dead people. I hope we can still save somebody at least. Abandoned home. That's where would I have looked in the first place? My intuition was right. I mean, if we're gonna find anything here. But the quest says find survivors, so I guess there are some. Or at least one. Oh, that's taking a while. Okay. More bodies. Is there anybody still alive in this mess? I hear somebody. Oh, the counselor, and he's almost dead. There are some surviving up here. Probably all plagued.
Me. He killed our people and put Lotus plague into their bodies. Said it made it more potent. He needed a large supply of potential corpses. That's why he wanted Narcissus locked down. It's too late for me. But you must listen. Don't let anyone drink the water. The lake must be cleansed. And I need to tell you about Vox.
Okay, we already knew what he told us now, but Vox, that might be important, yeah.
She's their leader. Narcissus is only the beginning. They're making Loda's plague in the gorge. They're going to spread it to more.
Mournhold, probably. That's what he wants to say, right? Because that's the only thing that makes sense in that sentence. They weren't kidding when they said half of town disappearing.
Curse my lot.
Okay, there are not many people that survived, and they're probably all plagued now.
There you are. Good to see you made it.
So much for your guards helping me.
Still alive, I see. I suppose that justifies Nariu's confidence in you. Did you find them? How's Ralden? Are they inside?
Yeah, Ralden is dead.
I see. Ralden was a good man who cared for his people. He should be remembered that way. The guards are dealing with a Maulborn in the ruins. What happened in there? So that's why he wanted Narcissus locked down. He wanted a ready supply of plague carriers. House Hlalu will make sure no one drinks from the lake until it's cleansed. Narcissus is safe, at least for now. We'll get these people to the healers. You should get some rest. I fear things are about to get more complicated. The Maulborn are more dangerous than we thought. I'm sure your help will be needed again. We'll make sure these people receive care. When you have a moment, return to Narcissus and speak to Nariu. She has a lead on the name you uncovered. I'll join you as soon as I can.
I mean, about Vox? Because I don't have a clue yet.
Yes. I had Nariu investigate the evidence you retrieved from the Maulborn camp. She discovered something she wants to share. Find her back in town.
Yeah, sure, I'm gonna do that. Okay, let's finish this questline first before we're gonna head to the orcs. Hey, there's a sky shard.
Yeah.
Let me track that back. I just have to head into town. Up those stairs.
Yeah.
And behind this house. And there should be the sky shard somewhere. Ah, there it is. Good thing that those are always glowing and make so much sound when they're near. I was only hearing the sound, and then took a good look around. Okay, where is she?
All's well that ends well, or as well as it's going to get anyway. I'm glad to see you're still in one piece. The documents you found in the Maulborn camp contained several names. A few appeared over and over. After a little bit of digging, I connected one of them to our target. Because I also learned that Hlalu troops have been ambushed by superior Maulborn forces at the Obsidian Gorge. Our target leads those forces. We want the Alchemist. Saving Hlalu troops isn't part of our mandate. But maybe together. Now you've got it. Veron and I will join you shortly. We need to send our report and wait for our next orders. Stay safe. I'll see you soon, my friend.
She said that they wanted the Alchemist. That's so far away. I'm gonna do the orc quest first. And in one of those papers we found beforehand, I think still in the first town, there was a mentioning of an alchemist and then a very long name that I cannot really remember with an M starting. And when I kind of said, that's not the town alchemist, that's some other alchemist. And then we had that other letter that was kind of signed with only M. And now she's talking about an alchemist that they need to get. That might be the same one, and he might be part of this this plague organization that we're having. So I think that's a good clue, and I do believe them so far. Because that's kind of fitting into the clues I found. Okay, I don't see any orcs here. Maybe they're closer into encampment. Oathbound Guardian. Maybe that's an orc. Read the orders. And probably make a copy of them. There's also a quest. Somebody in camp here? Maybe somebody I have to rescue. Yes, that's part of it. Remember our vow, brothers and sisters of the Oathbound. Take the heads of the wicked elves to satisfy the agreement made by our glorious chieftain.
Give a girl a hand.
He is
Where in
searching for
Shaw's name
elf
did you
heads.
come from? Never mind. Get me out of these ropes. I've tied myself up for fun. What does it look like? I've been captured by orcs. Cut me free. I've got an idea for getting back at these pig-faced snowbacks. Much better. That's one I owe you.
I wonder if she still has her head because she's no elf, you know. Kinda captured her and kinda saw, nope, no elf. We don't need the head.
I'm angry at myself for getting caught by these milk drinkers, and I hate that. I owe them a debt. Want to help me thwart their little invasion of Morrowind? In fact, I do. The orcs are carrying kindle pitch. I could smell it. Probably to burn elven houses. Kill some of these snowbacks, collect their kindle pitch, and throw it at their torches in the supply shacks. It'll be fun. I'm going to scout around and figure out our next move. Meet me at the huge gates after you set the supply shacks on fire.
Okay, is that near somewhere? Collect 3 treated kindle pitch. Retrieve the contract up in the house. We can either go this way or that way. Though this may be blocked off, I'm not sure. Let me see. Yeah, this looks so blocked off. Yeah, that is blocked off. So we have to go big way around. Okay, where do I get this kindle pitch? Probably from orcs? Let's just lie around. And the nether quest. Ah, this area certainly is full. Okay. And what more do we need to do?
You can see me, outsider. I beg you, help me. My followers and I came here to investigate a great magical disturbance. We were ambushed and fallen upon by Kralek Gravortag, an orc necromancer. We were captured, we were beheaded.
Okay, just like I read. But why?
Kralek used some foul necromancy to bind our souls to our skulls. Mine sits upon his dark altar. The skulls of my followers were spread among the orcs, their souls to be used as slaves. He tortures us and torments us endlessly. Yes, that just might work. Find the skulls and bring them to Kralek's altar. We may be dead, but we still have power. We can pull Kralek to you. Yes, outsider. Other than Kralek, you're the first person I've spoken to since the beheading.
Okay. Yeah, why were you coming here in the first place?
Was a priestess of the tribunal. I came here with a group of 6 other priests to seek the source of a terrible spiritual disturbance. What we found was horror. Kralek Gravortag is practicing terrible necromancy in this land. He studies a new art to bind the souls of the dead to morbid fetishes. We became his latest experiment.
And that's why he ordered his tribe to kind of get the skulls of only elves, and I wonder why only elves.
Kralek is cunning. For an orc, the spell can't be broken as simply as that. Killing him is the only sure way.
Okay. I still need to kindle pitch. Okay, so I wonder if it drops, because I have no idea. Maybe it's found somewhere else. Can I look into the crates, maybe? this. I hear something around. Some thief trove? Huh, there. Okay, I have no idea where to get that kindle pitch. Let me read that up. Must be here somewhere. From the Covenant in the area. Is there a Covenant? Okay, there was one kindle pitch, so they do drop them, but at a very low rate. Can I find more of those? Maybe it's not only here, maybe it's on the whole way up. I'm gonna try. Because I need skulls anyway. Yeah. They also drop them Kingdom Pledge as well. Not only the ones in the front gate. Okay, what do we have here? That's probably where the skulls are in. We have two.
Thank you for releasing us.
Hey, and we finally have to kindle pitch. Now I have to go back and burn that one house that we missed now. And then we can continue on from here. Okay, we're burning the first chuck. And we can find more skulls here. Okay. Now we can just continue our way up. Next shack is over there. And then we have one more somewhere. Yeah, the one right there. Okay, I'm gonna have to share those skulls. So it might take a while longer. Can I bring that? A little closer in. Okay, I see more skulls coming up here. But I have to get rid of the orc here.
We can never repay you.
Okay, I have to kill him over there and then talk to her. How do I get down there? Oh, or is it more like up? That guardian was thinking otherwise, so... Nope. I'm not gonna fight you. Okay. We'll just have to summon that chieftain, and then we're gonna have to kill him. Then they'll finally be free again.
What? I'll add your skull to that pile, meddler!
Okay, that was no good idea. Standing right into that fire. I think I might die here. If I'm not careful, I might die now. Okay, I survived thanks to draining shot. Good thing I skilled that. Okay, you're free now. You're free to go, dear spirits.
Krylek is dead, and our spirits are free. We are free. Go in peace with our blessing.
Okay. We still have to retrieve the contract and talk to her. She said after we burned everything down, we're gonna talk to her again. I don't know what she's up to next. It's not enough repayment. Okay. Is she up there or in the corner? My luck, she's up there and I have to go into the building first. I'm gonna try the corner before I do anything else. And let me get the wood here. I know, she's in the back here. Okay, I was lucky. I'm done.
Look at the dancing flames. Did you get them all? Good. These orcs will be sorry they took me captive. We Nords appreciate a nice warm fire. Those Covenant banners are a source of pride to these louts. Destroying them would be a blow to their morale. I think you should burn them. Then here's the finish. Kill their leader Gruznak, the Impatient. If there's one thing an orc can't resist, it's a challenge. Blow the great horn by the gate. That'll bring him out. Meanwhile, I'll go find reinforcements.
She certainly does have a love for fire.
When you go
Is
for
it
the
only me?
banners, watch for the guards on the towers. Skiva calls himself Gruznak the Impatient. I guess these orcs consider recklessness a virtue. Can't say I think they're wrong. Just be careful. I hear Gruznak is one tough hawker.
I'm reading the Southland banner. Looks like I have to go into the tower to do that. Yeah, I have to go into those towers to do this. That should be the first one. I think they're not fitting into the camp anyway. Down you go, Covenant banner. Did that count? I think it didn't count somehow. Let me try again. Do I have to wait until it's completely burned up, or... Let me wait. Okay, I need to wait a little while. Okay. This is next. Oops. Didn't mean to disturb you. I ran right into 3 of them, or more like jumped into them. Okay. Could have been a mistake, but we managed. Okay, next one. And we're gonna wait this time. And on for the last one. On the other side. Oh no, those are the orders. This is the banner. But I'll get the orders too while I'm on it. Before I kind of call their leader down to kill him. And the last one. Okay, then where is this horn that I kinda need to blow to get it? Well, let me get the orders first, then I'm gonna search for that horn. I do hear a thief's trove somewhere. Ah, here it is. I wonder why those are so loud. If they are supposed to be taken sneakily. Okay, and here we have our horn. I dare to challenge. That maybe was not the brightest thing to do. Just jumping down there. That might have cost him. Okay, also dealt with. Time to make a run. The thing that those are easily crossed from the other side because you can just jump down. Okay. Where are those two? Ah, here.
Ah, blood and fire. Now that's what I call a happy ending. Sure, Stones, you did it. These troops heard the horn blow and came running for Narcissus. With Grusnak gone, we can sweep up the rest of these orcs in no time. You've got a heavy hand, friend. I like that.
And we also, of course, do have your plans here.
You're back. What did you discover?
Yeah, just look through the documents. Would take way too long to explain.
Let me see what you found. Covenant mercenaries? You've done well to bring this to me, Traveler. I'll make sure this news reaches Mournhold.
Okay, very good. Okay, let me see. Next time we're gonna have to go over here. I'd like to get my inventory a little bit cleaned up, but we are not having a woodworking station here, so I'm gonna report to a city that has one. I do not know any in Deshawn right now, so I'm gonna have to go back to Stone Falls. Let's stick to good old Daven's Watch. At least there I know where everything is, kinda. So that's a plus point. My bank is full, so I will have to do something about that. Maybe sell a few things. Get those glyphs extracted and something. Well, I'm not gonna do that now. I'm just gonna go to my woodworking bench and sell a few things. We're gonna sell first and then see which items we can deconstruct. Okay. Deconstructing, that's a mace. We cannot deconstruct this. Sword. Also do not need. Okay, those are all staffs and bows. Light armor. Oh, light armor. You certainly do not find a lot of medium wears, it's just me. Like Doctor's ring 2 times. One time it's stolen, so I can't really sell it here. But both with health, so we do not need this. As with Magica, also do not need this. And I can deconstruct both of those shields.
What business brings you here?
Repair and sell. Okay, now we're gonna see first what we can research before we deconstruct. After 2 shields, none have a researchable trait, or none that we do not know already. So we're gonna deconstruct those 2 shields. Just to get it a little bit more sorted out. Okay, weapon-wise, we have so many stats. I'm gonna start with a bow. We have a charged bow, and we're gonna research that. All others we either already have researched, or we do not have to. So let's go for deconstruct and see if we have more bows. Yeah, one. Okay, now for the staffs. This is not having any traits, so I can safely deconstruct. Same with this one. This is having sharpened, this is having powered, charged, and decisive. Lightning, flame, healing, lightning. So we only have 2 lightning. Sharpened and decisive. Let me take a guess. Flame, charged, is researchable, so we do need that. It's no double, nothing that we already have or something. For restoration, our restoration staff, let me take a look. That's that one. Powered. Already did research powered, so we can deconstruct that as well. Leaving the 2 lightning staffs. And there we have sharpened and decisive, and we do not have either of those. Which means I'm gonna research that Inferno staff here. Be charged. And now our slots are full. But we need those 2 staff stats, so I'm gonna lock those 2. So I'm not gonna sell it. We're gonna research that as soon as the others are finished. I think it's 18 hours or something. Okay, and the last thing I'm gonna do is sell all my stolen stuff. Do I have a shipment that I still need to open? I'm not sure if I do. I know. We had already had stuff in there. When no shipments, it were those flasks that we were getting. Okay. Let's see. Behind the bank, there should be a fence. Oh, I can't just walk past those thieves' troves all the time. They're just too good. But at least I'm not actively pickpocketing at the moment. I'm just taking what's lying there in the wild. It's just a leftover shipment, so it shouldn't hurt anyone.
I'll move hot goods for you, but my rates are final.
Okay, let's launder first. We're gonna keep the lockpicks, and we're gonna keep that chalk there. But we do not need those potions, and we do not need that Plague Doctor's ring, so I'm gonna sell that off as well. Well, we're back to 3,000 gold, just like we were before we kinda had a little buying session and bought some 160 CP stuff. But it definitely was worth the money. Now at least we're gonna feel like we're having gear on our level again. Although I do still miss a few pieces. They're 160 CP, but they're still green and blue. And I do have some that I do not want to keep as an end equipment, so I'll have to see what I'm gonna wear and how I'm gonna get it. Let me see. That's also over in 16 hours. So I'm gonna lock out near the stable, so I kinda remind myself to feed my mount, and hopefully I'm also thinking about the research then. Let me get over here. I think that's nice. And that's like a champion point. I have to think where I'm gonna put those, now that I kinda mastered a few of the traits I wanted to. Like Mighty. I'm gonna put the other points in Traumathoric, maybe. Yeah, I'm still kinda try to keep it equal between those two and only get a few thick skin points. Let's get one into Elemental Defender. And for green, I also now have Warlord at maximum. Reduces stamina cost of spells. So that makes things way easier. I'm running out of stamina way less. So we can get a little bit of a recovery too. Looks better. Quick look into our skills. The passive over here we already have. I'm not really interested in those. They kind of don't fit my bow build. I don't want to go into melee. And we're missing a few passives here. That's not too bad. We do not have that many shadow abilities slotted anyway. And I'm gonna exchange that ulti on my error bar for the one in the Fighters Guild line as soon as I unlock that at this. Are you seriously attacking me? Such a rude spider. Okay. Is that better? Okay, I'm gonna stand here then. Weapon we definitely have at maximum. Armor as well. Yeah, Fighter's Guild. I am at rank 8 now. But I still need 2 more ranks, then I can take this Dawnbreaker. That's what I want to put in to the slot. It's way better once it's morphed, of course. I want to go for the morph that kind of provides a passive. Okay. And undoubted, I'm way behind. That's gonna take forever. And we only need 1 more point here to have our maximum woodworking. We only need 8 more skill points to be at maximum. So I'm gonna keep researching, deconstructing, and maybe we're gonna construct something if we're finally having enough. Wood, that is. But I'll do that next time. And I do see that they now have this, the crown crates appear in the interface as well. Do not like that. Okay. Then that will be it for today's stream, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And I think we got a lot done today. Finished Stonefalls, went to Dijon, and already got, I'd say 2 quest poles, maybe 3 if you count the orc camp behind us, and completed that. But we'll have to see what this plague is all about and who's behind it. Next stream is gonna be tomorrow, at the same time as today. I'm not sure, maybe we'll play more Elder Scrolls, maybe something else. But as always, I'll let you know on Twitter on what we'll be playing tomorrow on time. So don't worry about that. Again, thank you very much for being here today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.